G'day folks, and welcome to Gormo's shed. Well, out in the shed today I've got one of these blow mould tables, and I've had a few ideas about blow mould tables as far as railways are concerned. Now this sucker here is 1800 approximately by 750 mil, which is about 6 foot by 2 foot 6 in the old currency. So I'll let you know what I'm thinking about this. Right, the thing is, when you turn it over, it's got these nice steel legs on it, which just pop out like that. And on this one, you just slide a ring there to lock the strut into place. And same at this end, so you've got these nice sturdy legs. Now it's a bit cosy in here, but we'll turn it over. So it's quite easy to erect it. Now, as I say, this is made out of plastic. It's called blow mould and it's hollow inside. Now I weigh just over 70 kilos, and as you can see, it's no problem to take my weight. No problem at all. So I was thinking that maybe this would be a very good base for a model railway. Now you can see how well it's made. I mean, these things sell in Australia at our big hardware retailer for about 49 bucks, and there are folding versions as well. I would sort of steer away from a folding version because it just adds another complication. They usually fold in the middle here, but anyway, that's another story. But you can see that it wouldn't be difficult to drill through this because it's all plastic. If this was in a garage situation, this one actually comes with holes at the end here. It wouldn't be too difficult to sort of bolt on some hooks or something under there. We've got a spider hanging around on there. We could bolt on some hooks and attach some ropes and lift it up into the roof cavity in a garage, for example. Yeah, so I think it's quite versatile. Now I was thinking, folks, like this one is 6 foot by 2 foot 6, 1800 by 750. This is an ideal base for a little shunting layout. If you had it in a spare room or something like that. I know you can add legs to baseboards and all that sort of thing, but the ones that I've seen over many years, it always looks a bit lightweight and a bit flimsy. And I thought, well, if you built your baseboards as per normal to suit this size, 2 foot 6, which is a great depth by the way, gives a lot of room for scenery. If you built your baseboards to suit the top of this board, it would be no trouble to put some anchor bolts through the baseboard down through the top of the blow mould, and you could secure it underneath. Now, it gives you, as I said, a great base for a railway. However, if you needed to get under the baseboard, it's just a matter of undoing the nuts on the other side of the blow mould, and you can lift the railway up, lay it on its back on this table to do wiring underneath. So it's very good that way. I think these things are probably a bit too heavy for exhibition purposes, although if there's a couple of guys it's not going to matter. The legs fold up. Maybe you would get this definitely in the back of a van. I don't know about a station wagon or a state wagon as you call them. Certainly it would just about fit in the back of my little hatchback because you can fold the back seats down flat and all that sort of thing. These come in other sizes, of course. I've seen them down to 4 foot, which is about 1200 millimeters, and I've seen one up to 8 foot, which is roughly 2400 millimeters. So there's a bit of scope in the size of them. But as a good base for your railway, I think they're great, especially if you don't have a lot of room. I can see it's possible that if this was to be used in a room where it was a temporary setup, you could just simply fold the legs up at the bottom and then stand it up on its end in a corner or something like that. So there's all sorts of possibilities with it, but this idea's sort of been running around in my head for a while now. Not that I'm going to do it myself, but I just thought I'd pass it on. So there you go, folks. That's my my big tip for the week, and I'll see you next week. Cheers, Gormo.